Vi. Okay, position, but Omar might be in some trouble here. Still level 1 on the Nyx. That's a very nice impale, but that's not going to be saving him here from Tomato. As down bottom, they do get first blood. It's RinseQ who kills Saberlight top. So it's going to be an arcane rune here for Noob. While all this is going on, they are making a move up top for the Vi. Jade shows up on the Jakiro, but I don't think he can do enough to keep this frog alive. Well, turns out the frog doesn't need help. He's going to be A-OK, licks himself, and heals himself back up, bathing in his own saliva. And Noob down bottom though, RinseQ in some trouble, but does get away with the Blade Fury. In the meantime, mid lane, Abed is going to be hit by the Impale. Omar pump faking that at least 5 to 6 times, but in the end does connect, and Abed has to be careful here again. Omar is closing the gap. Does have the coil, however, looks like they bought the backup this time around. Tomato also showing up to this fight. And they will be able to find the kills. Tomato finds an amp damage rune on top of the Pierce the Veil here. They might be able to find the Vi as well on the Largo. Deadshot slowing him down a little bit as the Vi tries to run away, healing himself up with the Island Elixir. He will be fine. But they do find two still. The two supports of NIGMA Galaxy, they are down. Tomato in some trouble here. There's the Catchy Lick along with the Frog Storm. Tomato is going to be taken down. It's the Vi who finds the kill. Largo closing in on the Academ Scepter. While Noob there's the Blink Stun coming in along with the Impale. They're going to find the Phoenix as well. Fly taken down. Didn't really respect the Blink coming in from Noob, so they make the move down bottom here for RinseQ, who doesn't have his Battle Fury just yet. If they can find this kill, it'd be absolutely huge. Saberlight does have a point in the silence, but look who's here. It's Omar. The Sentry Ward's going to be dropped, and Noob is here as well. They're ready for this on the side of NIGMA Galaxy, and it's going to start with the Omni Slash. In the meantime, Noob going on another target. They find the Tusk first. Nice Carapace cancels the dive midway as the egg now comes out. Nice dead shot though by Tomato as he comes in on the Muerta. That's going to help them find the Juggernaut. A nice two-man coil from Abed as they will also find the Jakiro. The Noob, he's going to be lucky if he gets out of this one alive. Deadshot cancelling his blink up in a bit. He is out of there. Dragon Knight lives. Can pop the smoke here as mid lane. Uh-oh, they've been found. Abed did get up the Dream Coil before he died. It's up to the side of VP if they want to engage, but yeah, he's going to be forced to give this up. Oh, up top though. Omar has been found. The Nyx in some trouble. Quickly popped by Abed, and Tormentor also going to be going the way of VP. No problem whatsoever. Tusk also done with the blink. So now we... Oh, here a Walrus Punch. It's out onto RinseQ. The Juggernaut is going to be found here. Another quick kill going the way of Virtus Pro, and still some time remaining on the Aegis, so they can definitely try and take out the tier 2 down bottom. Creep Wave is being dragged away here by Omar, and Fly, he doesn't have the die to try and stop this, so the Vi continues to farm. In the meantime, Omar has been found by the Tusk. Tomato able to get the kill. Oh, up top. The Dragon Knight's going to be found, made quick work of by the Pierce the Veil, and that's the end of that. Omar, oh, blink on blink action as Health Scream. Well, that Walrus Punch hurts no one but himself. However, with the help of the Sunray, looks like Health Scream will be fine here. The Tusk gets away, securing that kill. Saberlight, well, he's got the Exorcism, so they should be able to find the tier 1 rather easily. Smokes out from the side of Virtus Pro. So Ward gets dropped, so they see everything. RinseQ, he's thinking whether he wants to commit the Omni Slash, but holds on to it for now. He's got a Butterfly, so whoever is getting, whoever gets targeted by that Omni Slash will die rather quickly. Egg is out, however, with the Blade Fury and the BKB coming out from Noob. That egg is quickly dealt with. Fly dies, as now there is the Omni Slash coming through. The Muerta forced to pop the Pierce the Veil, but the Vi, with the power of the Aghanim Scepter, just takes down the Muerta thanks to the Amphibian Rhapsody. Roshan getting involved as well as he throws away Abed, although Abed does find the Nyx. The Vi Trying to close the gap, maybe see if he can find Arbit, but no such luck for him. Oh, down bottom though. Another Dream Coil out onto 2, but this Tusk is not gonna stay alive here. Tries to snowball towards the siege creep, but no Blink Dagger at the ready. The Vi is here as well on the Largo. It's gonna be Noob who finds the kill. Oh, and Noob. Okay, it's a quick snowball save coming in from Hellscream. Keeps Saberlight alive for a little while longer. The Bloodthorn does very little. And now with the Exorcism coming in, this might actually not be a good fight for NIGMA. Although I have to say, the Vi, he's going somewhat unchecked in this fight. Still holding on to his BKB. The Largo can do a lot of damage if you don't take him down. If he is standing in the middle of all of these heroes. It's Rincy Q. Blade Fury running away. They've lost the Tusk in the meantime. NIGMA Galaxy disengage. The question is, can they... Quick smoke out by NIGMA Galaxy. They want to try and take this fight here. Rincy Q spots out Hellscream, but Hellscream is quick. Manages to get away on the Tusk with the help of that Blink Dagger. Noob spotting out Fly. Fly dropping low. Fly is gonna die. Noob able to find that kill. As Arbit trying to find the backline with the help of the Dream Coil in the meantime, but does not succeed. The Vi on the Largo, well, he's been bought low, but not killed off just yet. Nice frog stomp along with the catchy leg. As the Death Prophet, left alone in the river, will be taken down. Tomato, he did pop the BKB, but got very little done with it. Buyback out from Hellscream is... they might want to try and take this fight here, VP, but even though the snowball save is there, I highly doubt this Worth is going to survive. Nice ice pot from GH, that should seal the deal. As the Vi finds himself a kill, and so does the Juggernaut. 4 dead for the side of VP, 5 if we count the dieback on the Tusk. That is huge. NIGMA Galaxy. Despite that really slow start in the early game, managing to do a lot of work. However, Arbit, he goes with a bit too deep, drops a Dream Coil, and he gets taken down. Omar, he will fall by the wayside. It's a 1-for-1 trade so far, but NIGMA Galaxy going to continue fighting on. The egg comes through, but man, that Juggernaut makes quick work of it with the Blade Fury. As Hellscream tries to get away, but the catchy lick pulls him back. The White controls him, and Arbit just drops the double Gs. This one's over. 43k net worth lead for NIGMA Galaxy as they take game number 1 against Virtus Pro. Only so much they could do. In the meantime, though, down bottom, seems like VP, they're making a bit of a play here for Fly. GH, or rather, excuse me, NIGMA are making a bit of a play here for Fly. Fly is on VP. And he is going to fall. The Vi ends up getting first blood. Really good for him. Gonna manage to pull the second wave as well. 1 compared to Saberlight sitting at 9-3. Saberlight doing okay on the Mars. And Hellscream, okay. Well, they're going to make a bit of a play. A nice spear back coming in from Saberlight as well. Executed to perfection. That's actually... And Tomato down bottom. Towards the Vi. The Vi does have the healing salve, healing him back up. Although Hellscream is here. Avalanche plus Toss is there in the Vi. Yeah, he's gonna fall. That means Wisdom Shrine's probably gonna go the way of VP here, but Noob does show up. GH is gonna come in as well. And they're gonna try and defend their Wisdom Shrine up top, for which NIGMA Galaxy have made a bit of a move. Omar will be left for dead here as Rincy Q just backs off. And Saberlight finds the Wisdom. It's 1-for-1 on the Wisdom Shrines, but GH continues to lend Noob some mana. Arena out by Saberlight. It is onto the Vi. The Vi has to be careful. Sonic Wave is at the ready, but Arbit's going to hold on to it for the time being as they take down the Porcupine. Although most of the Sage stack has been taken by NIGMA Galaxy, so the Vi, even though he dies, get those stacks completely safe. Nice roar out by Noob though, as he spots out Hellscream. Hellscream, eventually he will die. The boards are slowing him down a little bit. GH with the blinding light pushes him back. Blood grenade on the mark. And Noob finds the kill. The Vi looking for more. Nice blood grenade coming in by Omar. Fly is slowed down, and the Vi with the viscous nasal goo. He's gonna make sure they get the kill onto Fly as well. Tomato can't do much. Only level 7 Clink so far. Oh, and down bottom. Uh-oh. Able to find the Clinks rather easily. Not too on this bristleback. Okay for now, but there's a spear coming in from Saberlight along with the Arena and the Sonic Wave. The White trying to TP out. That's very, very ambitious. And they will get the kill. See the side of NIGMA making these moves. And Tomato's done with his Desolator too on the Clinks. It's looking to show up to this fight, and maybe they can find someone here. Well, they found Noob, that's for sure. Roar at the ready. The Beastmaster will commit it, but he does not get healed enough by the drums of Slom, so he will fall. Blink out by Abed. Nice Arena coming in from Saberlight, catching out the TA as well as the Shadow Shaman, and Rincy Q will fall. The Y shows up to the party, but he's a bit too late. As VP take a very successful fight thanks to the wall. And let's see, who does it break on? Saberlight, nice spear coming out by him, but they drop the Serpent Wards and they should be able to find the kill, no problem whatsoever. It's Omar who gets the credit for the kill. And Noob should be able to VP smoke up though. Ace thrown at the ready for Abed. Abed has to be careful. If he blinks in here, could be bothersome, as there's a nice two-man Avalanche plus toss. Roar let out by Noob. Illuminate actually healing back up. Omar is still alive, and GHE has kept his Shadow Shaman up. And Abed, despite that haste rune, ends up getting caught out and taken down. NIGMA Galaxy, they could not have asked for a better engagement if they tried. That went their way completely. And Noob, well, he's got the Blink Dagger flying out now. 30 seconds remaining on the Aegis. Omar X's out. They saw the Mars under the Psionic Trap. Noob not even going to commit the Roar. Just the Inner Beast active is enough. Well, it's not completely enough. They do pop the Psionic Trap. And while this is going on, Rincy Q manages to find Fly. Solo kill. Well, Tomato, okay. Spotted out by Omar, but Healthscreen is there for the counter initiation. They might have revealed Tomato, but didn't account for Healthscreen. Taking up the Lincoln Sphere, which means he is going to be protected to an extent against this Beastmaster, but I still feel like there are problems for him. What if the Bristlebacks on the front line just throwing out the Viscous Nasal Goo? As Healthscreen tries to TP out, but no chance for him to survive. Saberlight caught out by the Solar Bind as well as the Psionic Trap, ends up falling as well. So, well, Rincy Q looking to pressure this tier 2 a little bit. TPs are coming in though. There is the spear back onto the Bristleback. The Bristleback, tanky as he is, I don't think he can survive the Clinks and the Queen of Pain. Indeed, he will fall. They committed the Macropyre as well, but it's still a 1-for-1 trade. Bristleback down in turn for the Mars. And Noob, he still has the Roar ready. So you can take this fight if you're NIGMA Galaxy. VP. Can they find Rincy Q on the TA? Well, the Divike's going to be the one who breaks the smoke, and Saberlight is completely off the mark with the spear. Solar Bind now upon him as Saberlight in some trouble. And well, this gank has gone completely south from the side of VP. Omar's going to show up as well on the Shadow Shaman. They should be able to find the Mars. Nice Cyblades coming in from Rincy Q as the Skeleton Army makes quick work of the Shadow Shaman, but the buyback is there. Noob running down Tomato with the help of that BKB. And damage picked up by the Clinks as the Beastmaster tries to TP out. He does succeed. They take down Fly as well. Fly gets the credit for the kill. Although Saberlight with the Arena hoping to turn the tides here, but Devi is still turned around. Is back towards the Mars. The Quill Spray just brings down Saberlight as they're going to find the Clinks as well. Omar went in with the Hex, was able to find that little skeleton boy, and Rincy more than enough damage on the TA. So, well, gonna be rather hard to throw this game, but NIGMA Galaxy can try, that's for sure. Anyway, roars out onto the Tiny. And Hellscream will fall. Okay. It's a nice. No. Oh my goodness. The Jakiro just gets deleted by Rincy Q on the TA. Melt Strike with a crit. And that's more than enough as GH. Oh my god. The Burning Army takes him down. But Tomato I'm not sure if that's worth your life, buddy. The Clinks will die as he does find the Keeper of the Light, but I don't think that's really a pick-off that changes a lot. Can certainly find Saberlight. Once they go in, they don't have very good ways of disengaging. As I say that though, Noob able to find the Tiny, the Skeleton Army, keeping him at bay as Noob reconsiders his decision, backs off for the time being. Refresher Orb is there. Omar dropping very, very low. They will find the kill on him, but they do lose the Tiny. And now another roar this time around out onto the Clinks. Tomato falling low. Tomato instead. NIGMA Galaxy, they found the carry on the side of VP. As Eldscream tries to go in, tries to remedy the situation. Arbet throwing out daggers, screaming in their ears, but it's not enough. Noob still surviving. GH is like trying to deny his Beastmaster, but it's like, wait a second, I can heal him. I'm a Kotl. So Noob, well, he is trying to live. Eldscream maybe hoping to get the toss off, but he does not succeed. Holy Locket is also available from GH. He will keep Noob alive. Noob lives to tell the tale and to have many a kids to whom he can tell these tales too. Oh, and Fly. It's in trouble here. Now the fire's gonna ensure he can't run away. Holy shit. It's TA. It's Rinsey Q on the TA. Looking for Arbet here. Arbet. Has to be careful here. Blinks into the TA though. And Arbet, he's just gonna die. 80 seconds. No buyback. This one's rough. Quick smoke out by Omar as well. He knows that they can just win the game off the back of this. I say that though, in the meantime, seems like they don't even need Rinsey here. They just managed to find the Mars off of the back of Noob with the roar. And of course the Vi. Doing quite a lot of damage on the bristleback. Noob looks for another roar, but GG, well played is called. Double Serpent Wards get dropped, and that's the end of that. NIGMA Galaxy, a clean 2-0 in this day and age. I think we'll take it. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in. If you enjoyed the cast, you can drop me a follow on Instagram. It helps me to get higher to cast officials, and that's about it. Thank you for tuning in. See ya.